I think one of the most important things was that, and this was Bobby's from the get-go, he said there's got to be something that unites all of these. And so from the very beginning, before we started anything, we were looking for the motif that would represent all of the tones of this crazy idea. So it would represent the heroic love story with a major octave like Wanda, and then Vision, which was a tritone with the creepiness, and that was sort of really key. And we decided, like, we'll approach this whole assignment with the fun game of weaving that motif throughout everything, so at least there's a uniting force, and it became fun. It was like our Where's Waldo children's book.
A little bit like the call letters of a radio station or a TV station, like NBC. You can put that at the end of any song, and you know that show is an NBC show. So we decided WandaVision would be those 4 notes.
So ours was more Lynchian, with the devil's interval in it.
What did you guys learn about the evolution of TV theme songs through this process?
Well, I mean, one thing, there's both performance and writing. One thing that I haven't even said in an interview until yesterday was how different singing, how different we use the human voice. Starting in the 40s, where everything had a legit sound, newlywed couple just moved to town, and like
people projected more.
Right.
Everything was still from the stage, and microphones weren't as prevalent, and people
spines were straight.
Spines were straighter. People stood up.
And the way that we doing the demos, and then our singers in the studio, the way that we had to kind of coach everybody, almost like creating little imaginary scenarios of saying, like, okay, you guys are all on the radio and this is your big job for the first one. And then for the 60s, we had to be like, you're all at a key party and get that Wandavision. And then in the 70s, that like you've just come from Woodstock. So we really found ourselves like having to create the personas.
You're in your parents' garage.
Down to, and then you discover, like, oh, by the late 90s, 2000s, we're just screaming things.